Hey everyone, it's Yasmin Woodland and welcome back to my channel. So I have some teen mom Leah Messer news, but it's really not her news, it's her sister Victoria. So there has been rumors swarming around saying that she was actually pregnant and stuff like that. So a lot of people just assumed that the pregnancy was from her husband. As we all know, she has been married to her husband for, quite some time. So with that being said, everyone just assumed it was her husband. But there's a plot twist. It's not her husband's. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into some of these sources that I've been reading online to figure out who exactly is the father of this baby. On Thursday, US Weekly broke the news that Victoria, who has appeared on Teen Mom 2 since Leah started on the show, is reportedly pregnant with her third child by a man that she met in Costa Rica. Now, it also states that she can confirm that this is true, that Victoria is indeed pregnant, and from all of the sources, it says that MTV is milking this for the entire show. So it says Victoria was still married when she went on the Costa Rica trip with Leah and with Kelari back in April. Now, it also says that she met a rafting guide there and hit it off with him, and they actually hooked up, and that is when Victoria actually fell pregnant. So furthermore, again, she is still married to her husband Dominic, when she got knocked up. So it states that they had been separated for several months, which is technically true since Dominic was living in Florida while Victoria was in West Virginia. But they weren't separated legally and were still legally married. Furthermore, it states that she came home from that trip and told him that she wanted a divorce. He had no idea that she was even pregnant. Now, it states that Victoria kept it a secret so it wouldn't hurt her fight for custody and stuff like that since they were going through a divorce. But now she's leaking the story because the divorce is now finalized. Whoa, first of all, whoa. You literally get knocked up by this guy that you meet in Costa Rica. Mind you, you're still legally married to, your husband, Dominic. With that being said, everyone, I think this entire situation was definitely not right. It was not thought out. I think she did it just on a whim. She's having fun. It was like definitely an accident. I don't like to say accident. I don't like to say that word, but you all know what I'm meaning. I'm saying that she didn't mean to get pregnant. It was just a hookup and that was it, but she's actually pregnant by a guy that she just literally met in Costa Rica and when she was with Kale and Leah. So they had to have known that she hooked up with this guy, but no one probably thought a pregnancy would come out of it. And it's so crazy how it says like MTV is like milking this, because that's exactly what MTV does. They hear juicy news, they hear stories, and then they will milk it for every single penny that it's worth. So with this being said, they said this entire season of Teen Mom 2 is going to be super interesting because it's all about Leah's sister Victoria, and it's all about the baby. It's all about whose baby is it. It's all about, okay, getting her divorce finalized, and MTV is taking this entire story with Leah's sister and running with it. I just think that it was definitely not the right time to just have a baby on a whim, but that's her life. That's not my life. That's just my thoughts on it. And then furthermore, I kind of feel, I don't know how to feel with her husband. For you to like be going through a divorce and stuff like that, and you've been legally separated, I guess the other spouse would have to process in their mind like, wow, they really wanted me gone. They really wanted to go and be single, because the moment we're separated, you literally get pregnant by someone else. So this entire situation is crazy that she like goes to Costa Rica and like gets knocked up. And it says that Leah was not happy when she initially heard the news, because as we all know, Victoria has been like always preaching to Leah about contraceptives and like, use contraception and stuff like that, stop having unprotected, sex and stuff. And she's like always the one telling Leah that. With that being said, you go to Costa Rica and you literally do the opposite of what you preach. So you're the pot calling the kettle black in my eyes. I don't know, everyone. What do you think about this situation? Comment below your thoughts about this entire situation involving Leah's sister Victoria getting impregnated by this guy that she met on this Costa Rica trip, and MTV claiming that they're just going to take this story and run with it for the views and for the ratings. Furthermore, if you are new here to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap the bell to get notifications on whenever I upload for all things celebrity news and celebrity tea. Thank you all so much for watching. It's Jasmine Woodland, and until next time, see ya.